today. Um, but we didn't discuss a lot of things, Yasmin. And actually, we only looked at some vocabulary words, right? So I'm going to explain some of these words to you. One of the most common words that we see when we're talking about the environment is the word drought.
Yes, teacher, I watched the
Oh, you watched the video? Oh, okay, great. That's
I
perfect.
have a question.
Tell me.
When finish the level 4?
Level 4? We want to finish Unit 11. 3 weeks. 3 weeks.
When I start the level 5?
In September 7th or September 14th. It depends. But there's going to be something different. We want to see if the students from this time want to move to 7:30 to 9 p.m.
7:30 to 9?
Yeah. I think with Andres and Ismael is gonna be okay because Ismael, he doesn't care, and Andres, he doesn't care either. But with you and Jackie, I don't know. Because how can I say this? We need to combine the group. Well, the school, you know how the school is. They want money, so they want to combine some groups. And at 7:30, I have a group. They finished level 4. Right now, they're on vacation, and they want to see if you start together level 5. But yeah, I don't know. Why, Yasmin? Are you interested in level 5 or not?
Yes, but I need to, I need that, I need to talk about with my pillow.
With your pillow? Okay. Nice. Yeah. But if it's at 7:30, can you at that time?
Yes,
Yes.
it's perfect.
It's perfect. 7:30 to 9. Yes. It'll be cool. And in that group, we have 3 people, and they are like parrots. They love to talk. They make many mistakes,
Like,
many mistakes, but they like to talk. Yes, like Andres. Yes. No, but Andres is good. Andres is good. He doesn't make that many mistakes.
don't worry, you don't care.
All right. Well, you watched the video. Did you do the homework or not?
No.
Okay. It's okay. Well, yes, Yasmin. And how do you feel now that you are working and that there are more tourists? How do you feel?
I feel, sometimes I feel very stressed because I I need more money and I have 2 days for commission. It's like tirar una moneda al aire. You know how much or how many money,
How much money?
how much money you get. I get.
Uh, uh-huh. Yeah,
I
only
want to.
commissions inside.
I need plans to commission for.
But do you like that type of job? Obviously, for the moment, right? For the moment, or would you prefer to do other things? Like, because I imagine that your goal is something with psychology, no? Your ultimate goal. And but right now, while you are working, do you always want to sell things, or do you want to do like something different?
I don't understand.
What'd you say?
I don't understand, teacher.
Okay, okay. So right now you are a salesperson, correct? Um, do you like selling, or would you like to work at another place, like maybe at a restaurant? You can serve because servers make good money, or no, you need to sell because that is your passion. Do you understand now or no?
I thought, yeah, yeah. I thought about that. Uh, I thought about to change work job, but Alex give me a good herramientas tools. He helped he she helped me a lot with my time, with my English class. Um, when I need something, she helped me. Um, I'm a double. How do you say estoy en deuda con ella?
I'm in debt with her.
With her.
Ah, okay.
Maybe next year, maybe.
I understand you have to pay that debt. Okay. Yes, I feel the same way. I feel the same way.
Because when I go to, I went to university, I I need a work. Nobody gave me a chance because I am I were I was a student and I don't have a lot of time. Um, she 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 gives
Okay.
she paid.
She gave you a lot of.
Um, ella me dio esa oportunidad.
She gave me the opportunity.
She gave me the opportunity when
That's cool.
I was a student.
So you've been working with Alex for many years, right?
3 years.
3 years. Ah, okay. Yes. And you work 6 days.
7.
You work 7 days.
Sometimes.
Nice. Oh man. Yes. Damn. That is a hard job. Well, what can we do? Okay, Yasmin. Well, these other guys are late. I was talking to Andres yesterday. I said that there is this symptom. This symptom is not real, and we call it senioritis. We call it senioritis, and senioritis is like, I don't know, when you are going to finish something, like maybe middle school, high school, university, or English classes or any class, the last days, you are very happy, you're excited because you're going to finish, but you get lazy, you get lazy and it's like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do the homework. And this happens to many students, especially when they are going to finish high school. Like, in the past, I need 9, I need a 10. And the last year, 7, that's okay. 7's okay. 8 is okay. When they are going to finish, they get lazy. Why do you think that happens to some people?
I don't know. Maybe maybe are they make bad habits.
Maybe. Yes, because it happened to me too. When I finished high school, like, whatever. I already secured my graduation, and I was like, no more work, no more work. But now I see my students, and now I understand how my teachers felt. Anyways, here we go. Yasmin, we're talking about the environment, okay? And I want us to get into the mentality of thinking about all the problems in the environment: pollution, global warming, contamination, all of these things. So we're going to watch a video that is related to this topic. All right. This video is a good video, but the speaker is like a robot or something like that. So, just listen to the words and watch what it is happening. 10 major current environmental situations.
Number 1, pollution. Pollution of air, water and soil require millions of years to recoup. Industry and motor vehicle exhaust are the number 1 pollutants. Heavy metals, nitrates, and plastic are toxins responsible for pollution. While water pollution is caused by oil spill, acid rain, urban runoff, air pollution is caused by various gases and toxins released by industries and factories and combustion of fossil fuels. Soil pollution is majorly caused by industrial waste that deprives soil from essential nutrients. Number 2, global warming. Climate changes like global warming is the result of human practices like emission of greenhouse gases. Global warming leads to rising temperatures of the oceans and the Earth's surface, causing melting of polar ice caps, rise in sea levels, and also unnatural patterns of precipitation such as flash floods, excessive snow, or desertification. Number 3, overpopulation. The population of the planet is reaching unsustainable levels as it faces the shortage of resources like water, fuel, and food. The population explosion in less developed and developing countries is straining the already scarce resources. Intensive agriculture practiced producing food damages the environment through the use of chemical fertilizer, pesticides, and insecticides. Overpopulation is one of the crucial current environmental problems. Number 4, natural resource depletion. Natural resource depletion is another crucial current environmental problem. Fossil fuel consumption results in emission of greenhouse gases, which is responsible for global warming and climate change. Globally, people are taking efforts to shift to renewable sources of energy like solar, wind, biogas and geothermal energy. The cost of installing the infrastructure and maintaining these sources has plummeted in the recent years. Number 5. Waste disposal. The overconsumption of resources and creation of plastics are creating a global crisis of waste disposal. Developed countries are notorious for producing an excessive amount of waste or garbage and dumping their waste in the oceans, and, less developed countries. Nuclear waste disposal has tremendous health hazards associated with it. Plastic, fast food, packaging and cheap electronic wastes threaten the well-being of humans. Waste disposal is one of urgent current environmental problem. Number 6. Climate change. Climate change is yet another environmental problem that has surfaced in the last couple of decades. It occurs due to rise in global warming, which occurs due to increase in temperature of the atmosphere by burning of fossil fuels and release of harmful gases by industries. Climate change has various harmful effects but not limited to melting of polar ice, change in seasons, occurrence of new diseases, frequent occurrence of floods and change in overall weather scenario. Number 7. Loss of biodiversity. Human activity is leading to the extinction of species and habitats and loss of biodiversity. Ecosystems, which took millions of years to perfect, are in danger when any species population is decimating. The balance of natural processes like pollination is crucial to the survival of the ecosystem, and human activity threatens the same. Another example is the destruction of coral reefs in the various oceans, which support the rich marine life. Number 8. Deforestation. Our forests are natural sinks of carbon dioxide and produce fresh oxygen, as well as helps in regulating temperature and rainfall. At present, forests cover 30% of the land, but every year tree cover is lost, amounting to the country of Panama due to growing population demand for more food, shelter, and cloth. Deforestation simply means clearing of green cover and make the land available for residential, industrial or commercial purpose. Number 9. Urban sprawl. Urban sprawl refers to the migration of population from high-density urban areas to low-density rural areas, which results in spreading of the city over more and more rural land. Urban sprawl results in land degradation, increased traffic, environmental issues and health issues. The ever-growing demand of land displaces natural environment consisting of flora and fauna instead of being replaced. Number 10. Ozone layer depletion. The ozone layer is an invisible layer of protection around the planet that protects us from the sun's harmful rays. Depletion of the crucial ozone layer of the atmosphere is attributed to pollution caused by chlorine and bromide found in chlorofluorocarbons, CFCs. Once these toxic gases reach the upper atmosphere, they cause a hole in the ozone layer, the biggest of which is above the Antarctic. The CFCs are banned in many industries and consumer products. The ozone layer is valuable because it prevents harmful UV radiation from reaching the Earth. This is one of the most important current environmental problems.
Hello, Andres, and hello, Ismael.
Hello, teacher. Good afternoon.
So we were watching this video because, we're talking about the environment and the problems that we have. Okay, so those are some problems that we have with the environment, global warming, the depletion of the ozone layer, loss of biodiversity, and many other problems, right? Now, we're gonna talk about those situations using this grammar for today. All right. So please open your notebooks. Get your notebooks because I want you to take some notes. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. So there are three important things that you need to know. Three important things. You need to know the difference between a clause, well, one, a clause, two, a verb, and three, a verb ing or a noun. Okay, so first let's practice this. I'm going to give you a little quick definition of clause. I'm going to put it over here. A clause is a complete idea. It has a subject and a predicate. Basically, subject plus the verb. All right? A verb is an action. And a noun is a person, place, or thing. So we have three things, okay? A clause, a verb, and a noun. But why? Why do we need to know this? Well, in this lesson for today, we're gonna be using them a lot. Everything. So let's look at this. An example of a clause can be, I like sushi. Why? Because it has a subject and it has a verb. I like. A example of a verb is run. Run. And an example of a noun can be earth. Earth. It's a person, a place, or a thing. It's a thing. It's a place. Earth. All right. Ismael, what is the word pollution? Is it a clause, verb, or noun?
Noun.
It is a noun. Very good. Yasmin, what is this? He yelled. Clause, verb, or noun? Yasmin?
No.
Noun? He yelled.
Yes.
It is a clause because it has a subject and a verb. He yelled. And Andres, what is this? Eat.
Verb.
It's a verb. All right. So just remember, Yasmin, if you see a subject and a verb, basically a sentence is a clause, okay? A sentence is an example of a clause, a complete sentence. So in today's lesson, I'm going to write it over here. Today is August 27th, my anniversary. And the objective is to learn how to contrast ideas, give reasons, give purpose, and give alternatives in a formal manner. In a formal manner. All right. And we are on page 111, but right now don't worry about the page. Touchstone 4, Unit 11, Lesson B. And you are with me, Fernando Gatica. You know, I had to write these things just in case we are being observed. So, 4 things today. We're going to learn how to contrast ideas, give reasons, give purpose, give alternatives. Now, 2 things you should already know. You know how to contrast, right? You use the word but. To contrast, you can use the word but. I like pizza, but it's not healthy. Andres, can you give me an example with the word but?
Um, I I eat tacos, but without salsa.
Excellent, but without salsa. Very good. Yasmin, give me an example with but. And Ismael, prepare an example too. Yasmin?
I like dance. But I like to dance. But I'm not a good dancer.
Really? Sounds like me. Ismael? Mr. Carranza. Can you give me an example with the word but?
I like to watch people sing, but I don't sing.
Hold on, you like to watch what?
I like to watch people sing,
Oh, I like to watch people think.
sing.
Oh, sing.
Yeah,
Ah.
but I don't sing. I don't like to sing.
Oh, you don't like to sing. Okay, nice. Thank you, Mr. Carranza. I like to watch people sing, but I don't like to sing. It's perfect. It's perfect. This is how you contrast ideas. But the word but is not formal. And the thing we're going to do today is to contrast, but formally. You know, we're level 4. And When do we contrast? Well, when we have different ideas from another person, maybe they say something good, but you think it's bad. Or they think something is bad, but you think is good. Right? So this is how you can make contrast formally. You can use the word although. Okay, can you repeat after me? Although.
Although.
And we have even though. Although, even though, in this case, are the same thing. And after these, use a clause. All right. And we can also use in spite of and despite plus a noun or verb ing. All right, so let me give you an example with my original example. My original example is I like pizza, but it's not healthy. I can say, although I like pizza, it's not healthy. See, I replace but with although. Okay, I can put although in the beginning of the sentence, or I can put it in the middle. I like pizza, although it's not healthy.
But it's the same thing if I use what?
Although I like pizza, it's not healthy. You mean in the positions? Yes, in the beginning or the middle? Yeah, it doesn't make a difference. It doesn't make a difference.
But it's the same thing?
It's the same thing, but if you put it in the beginning, it sounds more formal. Okay?
More formal?
Yeah. But at the end of the day, it's the same thing. It's the same thing, but in the beginning, it's more formal. Although I like pizza, it's not healthy. I like pizza, although it's not healthy. Andres, can you give me your examples using I like tacos but without salsa?
Different or with the same thing? With the same sentence? With other?
Yes, but you have to be careful
But
because
use also.
huh?
Using also.
Yeah, but hold on. Let me explain this.
Yeah.
I like tacos but without salsa. See, without salsa, there is no subject and no verb. You need a subject and a verb because
Yes.
you need to use a
Okay.
clause.
Okay.
So what can you put?
With although?
Although or
with
even
what?
though.
Okay. Even though I ate tacos, but I ate without salsa.
Okay, if you say even though, don't say but. Okay?
Oh, okay. It's even though I ate tacos, I ate without salsa.
Yes, I ate them without salsa.
I ate them.
One more time, with confidence, with confidence.
Even though I ate tacos, I ate them without salsa.
Perfect, perfect. Yes, 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 yes. That's what my sister would say. All right, she doesn't like salsa either, man. Well, Yasmin, can you give me your example with although or even though?
Even though I like to dance, I'm not a good dancer.
Perfect. Ismael?
With the same example,
Yeah, same example is fine.
okay. Um, I like to watch people sing, but
Use although or even though.
okay. Even though it's not of my, how do you say, gusto?
It's not one of my preferences.
Yeah, it's not of my preferences.
Okay, can you say the sentence again, please?
I like to sing, even though it's not of my preferences.
I like to sing even though it's not one of my preferences. Excellent. I want you to write your sentence and using the four different structures. The four different structures from here. Okay? In your notebook, write the sentences and tell me when you are finished. Remember, this is good when you are talking to somebody and you want to sound formal. Instead of using but, you can use although and even though. It's a
But
good
but
option.
but what's the most popular or common?
But
But
yeah, usually things that are formal are not common, man.
okay.
But although it is good to know them. So from now on, we're not gonna say but. We're gonna say although or even
And
though.
it's the same thing. Although in the middle, even though in the middle.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes, yes. So go ahead, please write your sentences and you have 2 minutes.
Or what? Sorry.
Read your 4 sentences.
Okay. Yes. Also, I ate tacos, but I ate them without salsa.
Remember, if you use
No, without
although,
what? Sorry. Also, I ate tacos. I ate them without salsa. Yes. Sorry. I ate tacos. Also, I ate without salsa. It's okay.
eat them.
Oh yes. Then, even though I ate tacos, I ate them without salsa. I ate tacos even though I ate them without salsa.
Excellent. Thank you, Mr. Romero. Yasmin, could you share your sentences, please?
Even though I like to dance, I'm not a dancer. Although I like pizza, I like to dance. I'm not a good dancer. I like to dance. Although I'm not a good dancer, I like to dance. Even though I'm not a good dancer.
All right. Okay, you're saying it fast with confidence. It's great. It's great. Well, one thing that I want you to notice. Oh, what happened? What happened? One moment. You know, honestly, this is going to be one of the longest lessons we've ever had because you have to memorize 12 different structures. 12 or 16? 12 or 16 structures in one lesson. So, we're going to take it a little slow because I don't want to confuse you. All right? So, we're not finished with contrasting. We can use although and even though to contrast, but we can also use in spite of and despite. In spite of and despite. Let me give you a good example with this. I think I have a picture to give you an example of this. All right. I can say people like to drive cars despite the pollution they cause. Hold on, let me make this white. People like to drive cars in spite of the harmful pollution. All right. Or people like to drive cars despite the expensive gas prices. Or people like to drive cars in spite of the expensive gas prices.
Also, the same meaning.
It has the same, how can I say it? The same function is to give a contrasting idea, but it's used differently. And here we go. I'm going to show you how. All right. So I was showing you guys this. I'm going to put it here. Boom. B, 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 and B. So if you notice over here with although and even though, we were using a clause. We were using a clause. I like pizza. It's not healthy. I like pizza. It's not healthy. These are complete ideas. I have a subject and I have a verb. But over here, the pollution they cause. Yes, I have a subject, they, and I have a verb, cause, but that is just extra information. I can say people like to drive cars despite the pollution. The pollution they cause is a specific type of pollution. In spite of the harmful pollution, despite the expensive gas prices, in spite of the expensive gas prices. All of those things are these things called a noun or a verb ing. A noun and a verb ing. Do you understand that, Andres?
Yes, I think.
Kind of? So instead of adding subject and a verb, you're just going to put a noun. A noun. Another example. People are visiting Acapulco. The crime, despite the hurricane, despite
The COVID.
COVID. Oh my, that's a perfect one. People are visiting Acapulco, in spite of COVID-19. You know what I mean? Good example, Andres. So Ismael and Andres,
Yes.
can you write two examples? One with in spite of and one with despite. Okay?
Yes.
Yasmin, write one example with despite and one example with in spite of. All right?
Right.
Oh,
With Acapulco.
anything, whatever you want.
Can you repeat the instruction, please?
Yes, of course. All right. So you see right here, Yasmin, we have in spite of and we have despite. It has a similar meaning to although, even though, and but, except that with in spite of and despite, we don't use a clause. We don't use a subject and a verb. We use a noun. A noun. So look at the examples down here. People are visiting Acapulco despite the crime. People are visiting Acapulco in spite of COVID-19. See, there is no verb, only the noun. Okay? So write one example with despite and one example with in spite of about anything. About anything. If it's about the environment, it's better, but it can be about anything. All right? All right. Big hurricane that is in the Gulf of Mexico.
Yes. Yes.
Oh
Yesterday.
my God, that thing is humongous. It is huge.
Today I was watching the news about the pictures of the city.
And they say it's bigger than Hurricane Katrina. And Hurricane Katrina was like historical, man. Like it killed thousands of people, destroyed many cities, and oh my gosh. So this is a crazy year. A really crazy year for everybody. Had to keep praying.
Yes.
Today I went to Sinfonia to record
Yes.
a video for YouTube. And man, the water is crazy. The waves are hitting the rocks so hard, the water goes to Sinfonia, to the
Yeah.
little land. Like, wow, you know, they're so strong. I was scared. I was like, oh my gosh, maybe I need to leave. But, yeah, it's
I don't know.
terrifying.
I don't know if this raining um um is from the same hurricane.
I saw the picture of the hurricane. That thing is big. I think it is. Let me show you a picture. Look, this is how big it is. This, let's see, this right here is
Yes.
Florida. It's bigger than Florida.
Yes.
And this is in Puerto Rico, Cuba, and this hurricane is bigger than all of that. Oh my gosh. It's sad. It's gonna be crazy, crazy.
And how was the destruction?
No, right. It's going to hit this weekend.
Today?
It's going to hit. I don't remember. They say today. Hold on, let me see. I don't know. Let's see. I think it's going to touch tomorrow or this weekend. It has already killed 6 people already. Oh
But
my
it
god.
is in USA right now
Yes.
or not yet?
Louisiana. Louisiana.
Right now?
Yeah. Right now it's in Louisiana. It's going to affect Louisiana, Arkansas, and Louisiana, Arkansas, and Mississippi. It hit today. It hit today.
Okay.
Wow. Right now there are 840,000 people in Louisiana and Texas without electricity.
Oh,
Almost 1 million people. Oh my
yeah.
God, that's crazy. And it's barely touching. Barely touching.
And it's hot, no? The weather in Florida.
Yeah, it's hot everywhere, everywhere. Texas, Louisiana, it's really hot places. So it's normal to have hurricanes, but never so big. I don't know.
It's the time.
Yeah, it's our fault. Humans are destroying the world. But
Yeah.
anyways, Yasmin, can you share your examples, please?
People use things from what despite the deforestation is a problem.
Just put despite deforestation, and that's it.
Okay.
Only the noun. Yes.
People are making parties in spite of COVID-19.
Spite of COVID-19, yes. All right. Well, Yasmin, we don't say make parties. We say have. Okay? Having parties. And having parties means they are organizing and they are hosting the party. And yes, it's true. I wanted a party. My birthday, well, Yasmin, our birthdays are in November. And I want a party, but I don't think I'm gonna have a party. COVID canceled. And you, Ismail?
My mom made cake despite sugar,
Can you repeat that?
and my mom eat cake despite sugar.
Despite the sugar.
Yeah,
Okay.
people go out despite of provision.
Despite of provision. Okay. You guys are saying provision a lot. I don't know what that word means. Let me see. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. It's okay, it's okay. Okay, but the first thing, my mama made cake despite the sugar. Is she diabetic or something? Or do you guys try not to eat sugar? Or why do you say despite? Is that a bad thing? Smile?
No,
Why did you say my mama made cake despite the sugar? Is sugar bad in your opinion?
Yeah.
Okay, it makes sense. All right. Well, this this lesson is one of the most difficult lessons because it has too many things in one lesson. Right now, we finished 4 structures out of 16. So let me show you what the other ones look like. Smells like pescado frito. Smells good. Hungry. Look, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, only 12. Never mind. I thought we had more. Only 12. We have 12 different structures, guys, and it is a pretty difficult lesson, but we should finish it on Monday. All right. Now, how do you feel this? Do you think it's difficult or easy?
Or it's not difficult.
Not difficult.
Okay.
It's great. Ismail, how about you, man?
It's not difficult.
It's not difficult. And yeah, oh, Yasmin's connecting. Yasmin, how do you feel about this lesson? Do you think it's easy or difficult? Yasmin?
Easy.
Easy. Great. So we finished about 33% of it. What I want you to do, what I want you to do for homework is I want you to write a short story. Okay, write a short story and include 2 of the contrasting idea conjunctions. All right, this is your homework. And when I say write a short story, it means 5 sentences, 7, maybe 9. More than 10 is a long story, okay? So write a short story and include 2 of the contrasting idea conjunctions. It can be about the environment, that would be better. But if you want to, it can be about anything. Maybe you want to talk about food. Maybe you want to talk about problems in Acapulco. Maybe you want to talk about the coronavirus, the hurricane, whatever. And but it's okay. Okay? The main thing I want you to do is to use these conjunctions. Remember, a conjunction is a word that connects 2 ideas. And that is what we are doing or seeing these days. Although, even though, in spite of, and despite, they are conjunctions. They connect 2 ideas. All right? Do you think you can do this homework or is it too much?
Yes, it's okay.
It's okay? All right. Well, guys, oh, yes. Did you write down the homework?
Me, yes.
Yes? Okay. Give me one moment. One moment. Okay. So I'm going to say it in Spanish so there are no misunderstandings. Hoy hablé con la coordinadora y dijo que están teniendo problemas con los horarios y que tienen que combinar esta clase con la de 7:30 y quieren saber si ustedes van a tomar el nivel 5 Viewpoint y si se podrían cambiar al horario de 7:30 a 9. ahí tenemos a 3 alumnos y van a empezar Viewpoint más o menos en septiembre 7 o septiembre 14, 14 o 7 de septiembre. 7, ya, el 7 de septiembre o el 14 de septiembre estarían empezando Viewpoint. Porque la semana que viene terminamos la unidad 11 y empezamos la 12 y ya en la segunda semana de septiembre terminamos el libro, tomamos el examen y ya, yo no sé si ustedes quieran tomar una vacación, unas vacaciones, una semana, 2 semanas.
When will we finish? Sorry.
Probably September 10, probably in 2 weeks.
But 7 to 7:30.
7:30 to 9.
Oh man, it's too late.
Yes. Okay.
It's too late, but me.
Think about it. Think about it.
If we have not other options, or it's okay. Me, I would like to take the next level.
Okay. I will report it. I'll report it. It's because the other ones, for example, los de las 7:30 no se pueden mover para las 4:30 porque
Why?
ellos trabajan, son maestros. Bueno, una es una maestra, la otra trabaja en un lavacar, y la otra también es contadora y trabaja durante el día. Bueno, o sea, ellos se les ocupan más o menos como a las 6:30, 7, y bueno, son 3. Y bueno, con este grupo no sabemos si van a continuar todos o si ya, porque por ejemplo, creo que Jackie creo que ya no quiere continuar. Ismael, I don't know. And Yasmin, she doesn't know.
Jackie, yesterday she told me that she wants to continue.
Oh, really? Okay, that's
Yeah.
good. That's new. Because I remember she's like, I don't know, teacher. But now it's good. And yeah, it'll be good. It'll be good because you have new students, and they like to talk. They make a little bit of mistakes, yes, but they are very fluent. They don't care about the mistakes, you know. They will talk. So I don't know, Ismael, what do you think, man? I know you have to talk to your parents, but what is your opinion?
In my opinion, it's very late. 7:30. But
Yes,
I want to continue.
You want to continue, but it's late.
Yeah.
We're gonna see if there is another option. If there's another option, because we also have a group, but it's in the morning, and I know that you have school in the morning. So yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. And Yasmin says she's gonna think about it. But yeah, the most probable thing is that you need to move to 7:30. More probable.
Okay, teacher.
All right. Just wanted to tell you. So, you know, you have about 3 weeks. You know, 2 weeks to finish, and maybe if you want to take 1 week of vacation, that's fine. And then we will see what will happen. Okay.
Okay.
All right, guys. Well, don't forget to do your homework, and thank you for coming to the class. And sorry for the, how can I say, the change. You know, it's not my decision. It's the other people's decision.
Yeah, don't worry. Thank you
All
for
right.
the class.
No problem, guys. Have a nice day. Nice
Bye-bye.
evening.
Nice day.
Bye, Ismael. Bye, Yasmin.